In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Launch Funnel Suite feature of OptimizePress. The Launch Funnel Suite allows you to create almost automated launch funnels which you can use to deliver training and deliver valuable content over the course of a few days or weeks, which builds anticipation in time for a product being released. So this is the same process we use to release OptimizePress 2.0, and it's a very effective way of generating sales and creating a buzz in your market. So I'm going to show you how you would set this up within the new OptimizePress. So the first thing we're going to do is create a page, and this is a launch page. So I've just started creating a page here, and essentially one of your launch pages is going to be your value page. So this is going to be the page where you actually give away some good, valuable, free content, or you give a preview of your product. So in this case, this is just a simple page with a video, and then I've added a comment section below so people can add comments. It's a good idea to get people engaged in your launch and get them to be interacting, telling you what they think, what they want to see in the product, and other information like that. So this is just a simple page which will be one of the first pages that a user is sent to, or a visitor is sent to, after they have opted in for your launch. So in order to make this into a launch page, I need to go into the page settings, and I need to turn on the launch funnel option. And as I've not created any launch funnels in this site before, I need to create a new launch. So I'm just going to call this launch 1 and click go. And this has now assigned a launch 1 funnel to this page. Now all I need to do is click update and save this page. Now obviously we want to have more than just a value page in the launch. So I'm going to show you how we configure that and how we set it all up together. So the next thing I need is another launch page. So there's a number of ways you can do this, but what I recommend is just using the clone page option. I want to keep my launch pages looking fairly consistent unless obviously you're offering completely different content on each page. So I've now duplicated this page. I'm going to remove the duplicate tag, and I'm going to change this to be called page 2. And I'm just going to modify the permalink to be launch page 2 as well. You may actually want to change the permalinks or the URLs of your pages to be something a little bit more disguised so people can't find them very easily. So I'm going to click update, and all I'm going to do now is just make sure that this page is part of the launch funnel. So I'm going to open the live editor. As you can see, the page looks exactly the same. All I will do on here is I'm going to change this page title to be video 2 and click insert. Okay, so now we've got this video 2 page. There's one other thing that we need to add to this page after checking that it is part of the launch funnel. So we can see the launch funnel switched on. This is also part of launch 1. So now what we've done so far is we've created 2 value pages, which would be the first 2 videos or 2 content pages in your launch. Now what we need to do is also create a squeeze page or a landing page for the launch. So I'm going to save and close this page. I'm also going to go back to the main pages and make sure that my first page was published. So you can see page 1 and page 2 are both published at the moment. Obviously I haven't given these links out to anyone, so no one knows they're there at the moment. Next thing we need to do is create the landing page. So I'm just going to go into Page Builder, call this Launch Landing Page 1, and I'll use a content template, and I'll just choose one of our landing pages. So I'm just going to choose this one here. Proceed to step 2. And as you can see, here is my first landing page. So this would be the page where you would offer something in return for the opt-in. So you're going to tell people what they're going to get as part of your launch. So it may be that they're going to get a preview of your product. It may be that they're going to get some free training on a particular topic, or it may be they're going to get a free ebook or a report or some kind of infographic. So whatever you're going to offer, you would obviously have a benefit-driven headline here, and then you would integrate your autoresponder in this section here. Now, I'm not going to go into that now. You can view our other tutorials on how to integrate autoresponders. What I want to do is make sure this page is part of our launch. So I'm going to click Page Settings. I'm going to turn on the launch funnel, and I want to select launch 1, and I'm going to click update, and I'm going to save this page. I'm going to publish the page as well, and then I'm going to save and close the page. So now, so far, we have a landing page and 2 launch pages for our funnel. The next phase is to actually set up the launch suite. So we're going to go into Optimize Press and Launch Suite, and we're going to manage this funnel here. Now in Optimize Press 2.0, you can manage multiple funnels on the same site. So if you have more than one, you would just choose which funnel it is from this section here. And now what we're going to do is add a new funnel stage. And this system will only find pages that have actually already been assigned to this funnel. So if I choose funnel stage 1, this is going to be the first page in the funnel. So the value page would be launch page 1. And as you can see, it's filled out the URL for me. Now you can also upload a page thumbnail here, or you can select from our gallery of thumbnails. And you can also choose a coming soon thumbnail. Now this normally wouldn't apply to video 1, but in your other videos or your other launch pages, you may want to show a coming soon page before this page goes live. You can also enter in the coming soon text here and the navigation text, and you can publish this stage when you're ready. I'm going to click to publish the stage. The next thing to do is also add the second page in our funnel. You can also select a thumbnail and a coming soon thumbnail for your funnel stage 2, and these can be selected here, or you can upload your own images. The same goes for the navigation link text. You can show the live link text here, and also the coming soon text. And the coming soon thumbnail and text will be shown when this page is not published, but it's coming soon. So let's say, for example, you create a 2-stage launch funnel, and you release launch funnel 1 stage 1 on the first day of your launch, and then 3 days later you may publish stage 2, but in the meantime they will see the coming soon thumbnail and the coming soon text for your second page. So you can use this to tease what's coming soon with your launch. Now at this stage I'm not going to publish this stage. I just want to show you a couple of other options, and then I'll show you how to link this all together. So down here we have the sales and cart page. So normally as part of your launch, you'll end it with a opening of a shopping cart. Now in the meantime, what I recommend you do is hide the cart link, and also obviously leave the open sales cart to off. And what you will do when you're ready to set up your sales page, you will create your sales page, assign it to the funnel, and select it from this drop down here. Obviously when you select that it's part of the funnel, it will appear in this drop down and the URL will appear here. So what we've done so far is set up a basic 2-stage funnel, and we've also created a landing page. So what we need to do now is just set up some of the navigation and ensure that everything's tied together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the link to the first launch page, and I'm going to go over to the launch page, and this is how it looks currently. So we have a video and we have the comments at the bottom, but I'm going to edit this page now. So I'm going to click edit page, and I'm going to open the page in the live editor. And what we want to do now is add a launch navigation bar to this page, and this is going to help with your users navigating through your launch content, and also it's going to help tease content that's coming soon. So I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to click on this icon here, and I'm going to select launch navigation. And we have a number of different launch navigation styles within the launch suite. So you can see a few different styles here. The one that I'm going to go for right now is this one here. Actually going to show you this one here. These two menus here, just be aware that these don't always function correctly. We are working on a fix for this. So in the meantime, I recommend that you use the ones that mention launch page. So any of these 3 here, or any of the top 2 sections here. So I'm going to choose this one here, the grey bar style. You can customize the styling of the actual bar, but I'm just going to insert it. And we will see that the navigation bar will appear. So here we have the launch navigation bar, and as you can see, it's highlighting launch page 1, which we're currently on, and it's showing you coming soon for launch page 2. Now normally you would want this above your video, so I'm just going to drag it above the video, and I'm going to just preview the page by hiding the controls. So you can see here that we have our launch navigation bar and our video. Obviously you may want to change the title here as well. So when that's all ready, I'm going to click Save and Close. And then what I'm also going to do is add the navigation bar to launch page 2. Now bear in mind that if you add a launch navigation bar to any page that is not assigned to a funnel, you will just get a message saying that you need to assign the page to a funnel before any navigation will appear. So again, I'm just going to click here. I'm going to insert the launch navigation element, and it's a good idea to keep the pages consistent. So you could actually add this navigation bar before you actually clone the page initially, but I'm just going to show you how it looks for now. So there's the page for now, and I'm going to save and close this. Okay, so we have our 2 launch pages and we have our landing page. Now, in order to connect the landing page to the launch pages, we need to link up the autoresponder. Now, depending on which autoresponder integration you're using will depend on how you integrate with the launch funnel. So I'm just going to edit this box here, and I'm going to edit the opt-in box. Okay, so as you can see, there's a number of different integration methods here depending on how we're integrating. But essentially, what you need to do is ensure that the redirect URL is set to be your launch page. So this would be my launch URL here. And if you go back to your launch suite, you can see the first page of the launch. This is the URL you want. So I would just input that in the redirect URL. For some integrations, you may need to do this at your autoresponder system rather than with the OptimizePress settings. So it just depends on the integration you're using. But for now, I'm just going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to click Insert. So now what will happen when someone completes my autoresponder for my opt-in form, their information will be sent to my autoresponder or wherever I've specified, and they'll be redirected to the first of my launch pages. You can also send them to a page which asks them to confirm their email before you actually send them to a launch page, but obviously this is slightly less effective in getting people to consume your content, but it would mean that you have confirmed opt-ins on your list, which is always a good idea. So I'm going to click Update, and now essentially this page is integrated with the launch. So all that you need to do now is open this page, ensure it's published, ensure that launch page 1 is published, and you can start delivering people to the first page in your launch funnel. In the next video, I'll show you more of the features of the launch suite, including the perpetual launch functionality.